I made an Iceberg video on Steven Universe, and in that video I said I was gonna make a follow-up. And here we are in the future. I'm gonna correct some mistakes. However, there was an updated version made by the user BizArnuth. I don't know how to pronounce that. Full credit goes to him though. This iceberg he made goes much more in depth and is more intricate than the last one. Last time, I didn't ask for help. This time though, I asked a friend to help me out. Additional credit goes to Myconics. Speaking of which, follow us on Twitter now, come on. If any mistakes are made, I will leave a comment with corrections, as I am not making a third video. I make other videos, and if you subscribed for just Iceberg videos, you may as well unsubscribe. Heads up, I'm not going to cover everything in this Iceberg because there's a bit of crossover, so if I don't cover everything, check the other video. Without further ado, Steven Corruption 2017 is referring to a Spanish creepypasta, and it also sparked a bit of outrage in the comment section as I was getting told that I didn't watch Steven Universe Future. It's just your typical cartoon creepypasta like Squidward's suicide. Also, the creator of it saw my video. Thank you so much. Florida represents polyamory, not polygamy. Along with Russia being missing, there were just a lot of differences, like Florida being missing, South America getting bigger, Africa losing a giant chunk of land, and Japan being located next to Australia. We do know how Pink Pearl lost her eye, and I misworded myself in the video. Pink Diamond had an outburst, and next thing you know, Pink Pearl's half blind. I wish we saw the events that led up to her getting shattered, but it's too late now anyway, so. Anyway, Keystone Motel refers to an actual motel called Keystone Motel, believe it or not, where Steven Universe fans left a bunch of negative reviews. Also, Keystone State is an alternative name for Pennsylvania. Regarding the off-colors being a reference to Alice in Wonderland, Pad Paracha is a reference to the White Rabbit, always being late. It makes a connection a lot more viable. Gay Space Rocks refers to the gems being gay space rocks. Yup. Foreshadowing refers to the amount of foreshadowing in the show, like the zoo, pink diamond tints, and Steven becoming a monster. Off-model refers to how frequently the show goes off-model. There's a lot of misinformation around why exactly they're off-model. It's partially due to the animation studio. Post-season 1 in the original series, Rough Draft Korea had worse-looking segments, with episodes having inconsistent line art and movement and colouring issues, which led to a lot more off-model shots. Contrary to popular belief, this was not due to storyboarders, but likely due to budget cuts at Rough Draft Korea. I'm 90% sure it refers to the intro, where they say we. Steven needs a therapist refers to a joke in the fandom, going around for years, that Steven needs a therapist. Trans Lars refers to a theory that Lars is trans. Due to him having longer hair when he was younger, it's also a popular headcanon for most fans. There's a lot of evidence in a Tumblr post for it, like how Lars doesn't like the name Laramie, and him being hypermasculine. The theory could go either way, but let people interpret it how they want to. And don't impede on anyone's headcanon, please. YD-Face refers to the meme from January 2016, where Peridot called Yellow Diamond a Claude. Pumpkin is Dead refers to Pumpkin dying between season 5 in the movie. Steven's neck refers to the joke that Steven had no neck, and it was a joke for years until the movie poster revealed that Steven had a neck. Finally, High School AU promos refers to the promotional art for episodes which featured gems in high school. I really enjoyed seeing these when I was younger. Bird Mom refers to Pearl's nickname because she's a big nose and acts like a bird sometimes. Singing and Crying I think refers to the show that Steven watched during the Sardonyx arc. It was mentioned a few times since, but it doesn't have any significance. Mama Swap refers to the fan-made AUs where Blue Diamond, Yellow Diamond, or even White Diamond defect and have Steven instead. A lot of cool art was made to show the hypothetical Stevens. It could also refer to the AUs where Jasper or Bismuth, Lapis and Peridot replaced Scarlet, Amethyst and Pearl. Lamar Abrams' hair refers to the really large hair that Lamar drew, and he started joking about it on Twitter. Nora Universe refers to what the show would have been called if Steven was a girl. Confirmed in the season 4 episode Line 4, alternate ending. Salty Pearl refers to Pearl just being an asshole sometimes in the show. The most notable example being a Rose's scabbard. It could also refer to her being jealous of Greg in flashback episodes such as Story for Steven and We Need to Talk. Pearl Hates the Irish refers to a fake episode of the show where Pearl hates the Irish. Podcast Leak refers to a stupid promo for the podcast where they spoil such a large part of the show, showing the Diamonds and Steven together. But we had no idea how they got to that resolution, so it was such a large spoiler. Also, this was before a single Pale of Rose released, which makes it more bizarre. Murdercock refers to Greg effectively killing Pink Diamond and Rose Quartz, and trying to do the Blue Diamond, but anyway. Star Hair refers to Peridot's reformation, where people really wanted her hair to be in the shape of a star. They instead ended up giving her a new visor, so that her silhouette vaguely resembled a star, as a compromise. Bingo Bongo refers to a Lars quote, in which he effectively flips off Emerald. Stitz Uniu is a funny YouTube poop series. Spinel was reading the entire series refers to, you guessed it, Spinel waiting the entire series. Lapis DLC refers to Save the Light, where we were told that Lapis would be DLC. Her not being in the game actually makes a bit of sense, however, because Save the Light takes place during Season 4, and this was at the time when Lapis didn't want anything to do with gem missions. Bring out the tiger refers to the advert that would play on Cartoon Network. It became a joke in the fandom because it played after Steven Universe Future, which is a bunch of emotional episodes juxtaposed by this light-hearted tiger. Bread Steven refers to that image of Steven eating a sandwich. Rose was framed refers to the trial where Rose Quartz shattering Pink Diamond didn't add up, on top of Yellow Diamond acting very weird. Made it seem like Yellow Diamond shattered Pink Diamond and blamed Rose. White's absence during the trial also made people believe it was White that shattered her. This was all before a single pale Rose though. Let Pearl say fuck was a joke on how progressive Steven Universe was, and wanting Pearl to swear to break down the taboo of swearing on television. I think there was some show or something where Dee Dee Magno Hall was supposed to say fuck. I'll have to check up on that later in the comments. Dark hair Blue Diamond refers to Blue Diamond's design which wasn't finalized. She also initially had a hijab, and her first appearance in the answer was purposely vague, because at the time, they didn't have anything final. Pearl belonged to White Diamond refers to an inferred bit of trivia. Going off of Pink Pearl, Yellow Pearl and Blue Pearl's gem placements, it would make sense for our Pearl to be White Diamond's Pearl, although we know very little about it and it wasn't touched on in future. But our Pearl is Pink Diamond's Pearl. She was tailor-made for Pink after Pink Pearl was taken away. Steven Universe Fear refers to another MK Atwood video, which takes a Steven Universe Future intro and puts fear into it instead of future, as I thought Steven was going to turn into a giant worm. Greg Methyst Canon refers to Amethyst and Greg hanging out before Steven was born. This was shown in maximum capacity. Steenie Eve refers to a Tuna May advert, which was paused mid-animation, having the text, Steenie Eve. Cyan Server Leak refers to Super Watermelon Island, and Barnmates both having a 2-minute clip of leak. I covered it in the other video. Pink Diamond T-shirt refers to a Pink Diamond render that leaked on Hot Topic before she was actually revealed. Corruption Song refers to the theory that the diamonds shot their blast on Earth via a song. This stems from the leitmotif the diamonds have, and the theory that combining the three of them would cause corruption. Steven from the first to 21 episodes is dead refers to Steven and the Stevens, where Steven finds some time traveling thingy, messes up his reality, travels back in time, and tells Steven to destroy the orb. Steven destroys the orb and kills the original Steven. The rest of the story takes place from the new Steven's perspective. Damn, a lot of Stevens in that one. I gotta be in French, I can't pronounce that, but no video episode. If I'm remembering correctly, it's referring to when an episode aired earlier in another country. Might be an umbrella term, however, an episode could have aired early in France, but I'm not too sure. Who Sings Escapism refers to a long-going theory about who sung Escapism. That's because Rebecca Sugar revealed the song oddly early. Movie villain is Red Diamond was a theory that the villain of the movie was Red Diamond, a supposed hidden member of the Diamond Authority. The villain, of course, turned out to be Spinel. It was also thought up that the villain could be Morganite, another commonly heart-shaped gem. Delmarva verse refers to the alternate world the show takes place in, and how Delmarva is an actual state in the world. I believe it's a combination of Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. God, I gotta stop talking. Barned refers to the Crystal Gem B team. In case you don't know who that is, it's Lapis and Peridot, by the way. And it refers to whenever they got sent to the barn, having no main place in the story anymore until the finale. Naked Bismuth refers to an animation error, but I typed it up on Google and fuck. Corrupted Quartz Have Eyes refers to the Corrupted Quartz gems and how we don't see their eyes. I'm gonna pronounce this wrong. Hiseki no Kuni and Steven Universe have similarities like immortality, no gender, and assigned role. It's weird how similar these shows are. Onion plus Yellow Diamond was covered in the other Iceberg, but it was a joke saying that Onion is Yellow Diamond. HW Trio Human AU art by RS refers to the Homeworld trio originally being humans that Rebecca Sugar drew in 2014. The only thing I found that relates to Tom Universe is a concept designer, Tom Herpich, who made designs for Homeworld, which are really cool. Other than that, if I had to guess, maybe it was the original name of the show. Young Stephen holding Spinel's gem. This was SU movie fan art made by MikeCatSU that was originally used as a thumbnail for a roundtable video, and it later got used as an actual thumbnail for the official Steven Universe movie on the Google Store and Apple TV, uncredited. It's safe to assume some Cartoon Network intern thought it was an actual screen cap from the movie and sent it everywhere. Lapis equals Blue Diamond refers to an offhand comment Lapis made, saying,
"Did you even wonder who I used to be?"
The fandom inferred that she could be either a high-ranking gem or Blue Diamond. Trap beat, it's not an outburst, refers to the weird Steven Universe leak in December 2019, which leaked audio for the last episodes, but it had a really funny trap beat over it, taking all attention away from the scene. Mayor Dewey in Malaysia. I think it refers to the episode Dewey Wins and how it was meant to air early in Malaysia, although I'm not 100% confident. It could also refer to the Melee dub, but I can't find anything on that. Summer of Garnet references a planned episode of OKKO where Garnet was supposed to join the bodega. The episode never got made though. I don't think it's him refers to a meme within the fandom of someone thinking the future would end with Steven and Greg being dead and it showing their tombstones. Cluster titties refers to the concept art for the cluster fully emerging. Where she's got tits? Holy shit. After all refers to a Steven Universe animatic where White Diamond is singing. The song kind of matches up with the show, which is funnier, on top of Christine Ebersole singing it, which is the voice of White Diamond. Phantom Man Lapis refers to an anime character from, I'm gonna butcher this, Ogun Bat. Her character is called the Queen, but the Italian translation is Phantom Man, and saying Phantom Man Lapis is funnier than saying the Queen Lapis. Season 2/3 title leaks refers to the leaked episode titles that leaked the end of Season 2, and titles for Season 3 episodes. Among the episode titles leaked are the Beta Arc, on top of Crack the Whip and Back to the Moon. Lion is Pink Diamond is a theory that, if I'm remembering correctly, Rose Quartz had a few shards of Pink Diamond, and apparently used a few of them to make Lion. Obviously it's fake now, but back then in 2015 I believed it. Ruby is Blind refers to Jailbreak where Ruby says I can't see. A part of the fandom inferred that Ruby was blind, but I think it was just because she was so used to seeing the world through Garnet's eyes, she forgot about her own. Yellow/white roses, I'm not exactly confident on what they are, but if I had to guess, just like how there were a lot of pink rose imagery, there could have been white and yellow roses that appeared in the show as well. Otherwise, I'm not too sure what it's referring to. Peridot eating refers to a cut part of log date 715.2, where Peridot tries food. It gives more insight into her adapting to Earth, but it was cut for time reasons. Blue Diamond Wobbuffet feet. For this one, I typed up Blue Diamond feet, which I regret, but this refers to the Blue Diamond plush, which has really funny feet, which reminded people of Wobbuffet from Pokemon. Garnet's parents are dead from my understanding is that Garnet had a really tragic backstory, in which she had parents that died, resulting in why she has 2 gems. This is my take on it though. In a way, Ruby and Sapphire are Garnet's parents, considering they're both components of Garnet, not really being their own characters, and people can consider them to be dead. Where it gets more interesting though, is when a comment on Reddit makes a connection that maybe Garnet was a parasitical relationship, and them fusing just made Ruby and Sapphire gradually lose themselves. A bit like how Sugilite didn't want to unfuse. Is it true? Obviously not, we have got the answer now. It's still interesting though. Moonstone the lawyer gem. Before we got the episode The Trial, we didn't know what the lawyer gems were called. The fandom inferred Moonstone because of the colour and the hairstyle of one of them. Then come the episode where we actually find out they're called Zircon. Steven kills Spinel was initially what Cartoon Network wanted the ending of the movie to be. That ending was unanimously disliked by the crew however, and it was changed to the final ending. Moss at Sit, it's not official but the ballroom gym and Together Alone was dubbed Moss at Sit by some people in the fandom. It was also fan-dubbed as a fusion between Lapis Jasper and Peridot, serving as the foil to Alexandroid. Reckon Sardonyx from what I found was a fake leak in July 2015, coming from the name drop of Sardonyx. Some people thought that Sardonyx was a part of the Jasper fusion, others thought differently. This leak though was Rick and Morty, but made into gems, having more to be Sardonyx, although sadly, it was fake. Jasper is a successful forced fusion refers to a theory from 2015. It states that the reason why Jasper is so strong is because she was a forced fusion, which would have made her statement about fusion ironic. I really wished it would be real, but sadly it wasn't. I think it would have made her character a lot more interesting, as she was literally a foil to Garnet. Crew Loves Jaspis refers to years ago when the Crewniverse had ship art of Jasper and Lapis, which with retrospective is pretty bad. No Need for Greg is a joke, referring to the prequel Steven Universe where Greg had a harem and had to look after a bunch of kids. It was also made by Ian JQ. Dog's Purr refers to the art of corrupted Jasper, some of which getting pretty strange. Spike Squad was actually a pretty cool flash game on Cartoon Network's website. It was 2-player volleyball, and you can play as Jasper, Lapis and Peridot, and it was cool seeing Jasper and Lapis in the art where they're not trying to kill each other. Sugilite South Korean dub. I've been trying to watch the South Korea dub for a while now, and I have heard clips because the voices are really funny. I found links to watch Coach Steven, but they're dead links. Please send me it, please. Leg refers to leg, a photo of Pearl, edited, to be just a head on a leg. Rosemade Steven as a weapon refers to the theory that Rosemade Steven as a way to defeat gem equipment and other gem jargon. Steven is immune to a lot of gem equipment because he's organic. Rose holding baby Steven could be a reference to Rose having to give up her physical form to have Steven, and having Rose's last moments be her slowly going into Steven, holding him? I don't know. It could refer to something else, but I'm not too sure. Stevian refers to the theorized fusion between Steven and Lion, which was plausible years ago, but thinking about it now, it's just weird, and I can see why they never did it. Cheeseburger Tree, I think it refers to the comment that Pearl makes asking Steven if he brought his entire room in his bag, hinting towards Rose's room. Laser Light Cannon is the first episode refers to the fact that Laser Light Cannon was the first episode in the production code. I presume that means menstruation. The story of menstruation refers to the fact that White Diamond was inspired by a Disney cartoon about menstruation. The specific clip being a girl crying and being told that no matter how bad you feel, you must keep smiling, as you live in a world with other people. Channel could refer to the British guy you'd hear at the end of clips in the Steven Universe channel. You'd be watching an emotional scene and all of a sudden,
if you want more awesome stuff like this, click the subscribe button.
Lapis was a crystal gem could refer to the fact that after Ocean Gem, whenever Lapis went back to Homeworld, she was taken as prisoner. Additionally, during the Gem War, she was thought to be a crystal gem despite not having an alliance with him. R.S. Gropalart, better known as Rebecca Sugar Gropalart, refers to Rebecca Sugar drawing shit out of Greg and Opal. Of them kissing, it's pretty funny that Greg likes giant women, as it comes up in the show. Tiffany Ford, last one out of the Beach City promo. I don't know what it refers to. If anyone knows, please tell me, thanks. Classic SU's 3 seasons refers to Steven Universe being, well, 3 seasons. Season 1 had 52 episodes, Season 2 had 26, Season 3 had 26, Season 4 had 26, and Season 5 had 32. If every season were as long as the original season, we would have 3 seasons of the show. And in 2016, we were told that there would be Season 3, 4 and 5, but that they would be 26 episodes, instead of the original 52. I hope that made sense. Paradox Audition is porn. Watch at your own risk. Criniverse Genitalia concept. Genitalia is a gem version of genitalia. I swear I saw art on it, but I can't find anything on it. Also, genitalia could refer to the gems being sexless, or it could refer to the art. I wish I could find stuff on it. According to a thread in the Iceberg post, someone said it was NSFW art made by Danny Craig. Again, I can't find it. I'm confident that Lapis in Asia refers to Lapis in Asia, sounding like a child. I think Uprooted and Destroyed refers to Jesse Zook's private Tumblr page, the original comment making the entire thing a joke. The original comment is, I tried to put a healthy queer relationship in the media and I got uprooted and destroyed. Onyx, Amethyst and Pearl refers to what the original Crystal Gem trio were, where Garnet was actually an Onyx. Keep Beach City Safe was a fan Tumblr which seemingly stopped posting in 2017. The Richingtons is referring to Little Butler, which foreshadows Barnmates, whenever they had neighbours moving in Season 3, as that's when the show began to get good. Good being subjective in this case. Spinel the Hedgehog refers to Homeworld Bound, essentially being a massive reference to Sonic. She does a little Sonic run, the little Tails flight, the spinball. They probably just wanted to do cool stuff animating Spinel, considering it was the second last time she'd appear in the show. Pink Pearl the villain is basically a headcanon that Pink Pearl's a real villain of the show, considering she enabled Pink Diamond to act the way she did. She made her more childish personality come out, then that childish turned into anger, which led her to shattering Pink Pearl, which led her to getting our Pearl, which led to the rebellion. Essentially, Pink Pearl is one massive butterfly effect. PD equals PD refers to the parallels between the Fryman family and the Diamond Authority. It isn't clear at all, but I'll try and explain it. So Fryman sells fries, the family own a restaurant, PD works in the restaurant, finds it boring, until Steven comes along and starts demanding the bits. Then PD realises that bits are unique, and opens up his own store to sell bits. Those are the parallels that I drew, and I could be wrong. Freaks. I don't know what it refers to exactly, but it could refer to the forced gem experiments being freaks of nature. Alternatively, it could refer to the minority of fans that you could call freaks, which is kind of fucked, but the fandom has done a lot of bad things. People have told me about it in the comment section, but to quickly run through a couple: harassing the actual Keystone Motel, an SU fan threatening to shoot up a school, the Jesse Zook situation, the Rue situation I covered in my previous video. There are more I could talk about, but I don't want to clog up the video. Clone Connie's is referring to Change Your Mind, where there are several animation errors near the end of the episode. In particular, when the gems return to Earth, you can see Connie 3 times. There's also a really weird looking Onion who looked older, and people thought he was older, but it can't be Onion, because we see him in future, and he's still young. So who is it? Mystery Vidalia child, who are you? But yeah, Clone Connie's refers to an animation error. Pearl Tulpa. Alright, so a tulpa is the manifestation of a being, which is created by using spiritual or mental powers. It may sound insensitive, but I typed it up on Google and it said that it's basically like an adult imaginary friend. This person on 4chan made a Pearl Tulpa, and it turned out wrong, becoming a blue orb that followed said person around. And this other person came in and they made a Peridot Tulpa, and they were petrified of it, as it had no limbs and was screaming. The question asked was what was screaming and how to get it to stop, and the reply from the creator of the Peridot Tulpa was that they were trying to have sex with it. I don't know how that would work, and I don't want to know. This guy called Nin was essentially the mascot of /SUG and would be posted every day with the caption, "Good times are coming." What are the good times? When are they coming? So many questions, so little answers. Lapis Lays an Egg refers to Tumblr, another joke episode, similar to Pearl Hits the Irish. Paradoodle could refer to people drawing Peridot. It could be referring to Peridot's art skills. She drew herself in lapis holding hands, which feeds the ship, but it never led anywhere. Thank you for watching. Watch my other content. I have a lot more good stuff coming down the pipeline, and let's go for 10k this year. Why not? Thank you so much and bye.